I thought I was ready, and then it's like, oh wait, am I sitting comfortably? I can't tell. I don't think I am. Anyway, yes, I'll wear that new outfit I was talking about. It's the no performer. I think it's interesting that no ends with an H. It's like you can't do that in Japanese. Uh, this is not the way I was facing when I saved. I think. I think I was facing this way, not this way. I don't know if I need to be listening to this, but so this, I think this right here leads, even though it says it's over there, yeah, Kakutsuba Iki. So let's go do the last one, because this is the last one there is to do. I couldn't help but notice this game, these paths that I can do for mastery points or knowledge points are they do the yellow paint thing to let you know where you're going next. Didn't I say before about how, like, oh, it's cool that Assassin's Creed doesn't do that. It just lets you do your own path. I think I was saying something like that. I mean, they had the white sheet thing for a while, but it was pretty unnecessary because it was a very obvious path. You didn't really need a thing to say, hey, here's where the parkour starts to get you on the roof, because it's like a staircase of objects. It's very obvious if you know to look for them. And it's not even one of those, like, environmental things, like I talk about, like, oh, I love that Dishonor does this, because if you know to look for whatever, and then you can, you reach. Like, it is an extremely less subtle version of that, because it literally is just a staircase out of, like, boxes and stuff and wall objects. It doesn't even really blend into the environment, honestly. I don't really blame them for doing yellow paint here, because it can be tricky figuring out where to go with this stuff. But it's still just like, yellow paint, the thing that people are noticing and starting to hate because they noticed it and now they can't unnotice it. I feel like they should have at least done red. No! I hate these double grappling hook points. This is not the first time they've had me do it. It's not the first time I've struggled. Because it's not really clear when you gotta hit the button to do the next grapple. Can I start here instead? Yeah, what's the point of back there if I can just swim up to here? Yeah, double tap the button just to make sure. And across again. You may notice I'm not using katana. I was off screen, and then I'm like, let me give the Kusarigama another try. Because I had actually reached the next level of mastery. Or knowledge, whatever. What's it called? Yeah, knowledge rank 5. Which means... Which tab is it under again? I have Rush Assassinate. Which is... It's pretty great. I really like it. So now I have a reason to stick with Kusarigama other than I like it. Now I'm sticking with it because I get Rush Assassinate, which I find way more useful than the katana's unique assassination, which is the, through the screen door thing. To kill through a screen door. Or I guess it's just a screen. I don't think it has to be a door. I did realize that the game automatically switches you to the weapon you need to use if you have it already equipped. so I don't have to press right on the D-pad whenever I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I got the Tanto equipped so I can double assassinate. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure it auto switches. And same goes for rush assassinate. And I think the screen door one, but I don't think I ever got a chance to try that. But I think overall the game is just, it's starting to click with me a lot more. Like I was complaining about, like, oh, I don't like the question marks. They're not forts like they are in Odyssey. It's like, yeah, but it's still pretty easy to find a castle, which is pretty much the same thing. Like, it is not really difficult to find something to do that is full of enemies and loot and stuff. So it's really not a problem that they're not marked. You know, in addition to what I was saying about, like, well, if you just follow the road for a while, you'll eventually hit something. Like an outpost, a checkpoint, whatever you want to call them. So, like, I feel like I've gotten plenty of opportunities to just, you know, play the game. I still don't really like doing the temples or whatever, but they make sense. They're not particularly engaging, but they make sense. I really liked that you have to... Who are you? Are you going to deny my blade? Yeah. Which stinks, because part of my new level of mastery is now I have a perk where I can assassinate people even if they know I'm showing up. How dare you! But it apparently does not apply to my special skill here with the Tanto, which is unfortunate. So what I've learned about this move is that I don't have to be, it doesn't have to be a charged attack to be able to activate the move. And I'm starting to think that now I should just not go for weak point smashes, whatever they're called, weak point attacks. I think she is much better at, you know, taking advantage of the enhanced damage from the vulnerable state. All right, now who are you?
Man was deranged. How long has he been out here hunting people?
Who are you? You're part of this group that I still don't know, and I think I killed this guy in a castle somewhere, but still no idea who this group is.
How long has he been alone? And he said for Lord Nobunaga. But why? People are still killing in his name?
Oh, also we're here.
We are the shadows who serve the light. This must have been their creed. It feels true to our league too. Yasuke would like it. This letter speaks of my mother. My mother was a master shinobi, and her students respected her. I guess she was recruiting in this region. That's the last outpost. The Kakushiba Ikki live on. I wish I could tell them.
Sorry, my throat was doing the gurgles. And I believe our reward is a hood. You know Shin's hood. And a knowledge point. So as I was saying before I got interrupted by some random guy with a naginata up on this mountain, I like that you have to gain knowledge to unlock higher tier perks. It feels very cohesive with what the game is trying to with what the overall game and a story is trying to get at, with like, you know, you get better by like, you know, learning, by practicing. So like to get better with the Kusarigama, the Tanto, it's not just like, oh, you just gotta level up, you know, kill enough guys and then you just level up and then you buy you put a point into a skill. Like you actually have to do things that increase your knowledge of that thing, not strictly like a Final Fantasy. Which one was the one that started the leveling up skills? Was that Final Fantasy 2 or 3? Where it's like the more you use a skill, it levels up, and then not exactly like that, but you know, for Naoe, she's got to like meditate on her on what she's learned, and Yasuke, he goes to the what's it called again? Combo? That doesn't feel right. The I don't suppose I have any on my map right now. Yeah, like now he's got to meditate. She does little paths. Both of them can visit temples and shrines. I know there was one over here. I did it, so it's not here anymore. Oh wait, there it is. Kata. Yeah, Yasuke's got to do kata, which is it kind of like just training drills for his weapons. It's very neat to me that the things you do to be able to get higher tier points are things you would probably do in real life to just get better with a weapon or get smarter or more clever. I'm just wondering if there's anything else on the map. Like, yeah, and then horse archery for Yasuke plays into his skill with bows. So you're basically sharpening your skill with a bow to get better with it. Okay, what else do I want to do? So let's check the stuff in the inventory, the new hood. I think that's still like the apprentice hood. It also did not come with the cloak. Let me see, customize. Or initiate, it's still initiate hood. So I guess my choices in assassin robes are black or white. I was kind of hoping there'd be more color options, especially with the implication of like initiate and apprentice. You know, I would hope I would have found master robes by now, but maybe that's where the next thing will take us. If there is a next thing. There is not. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be a thing here. It's like, okay, now that I found the 3 outposts, now I know. Now I know the creed, and then I can go to another place, and then I get a new weapon and some cool robes. But I guess not. Okay, oh, it's like, what? I thought I looked at Naoe's thing. No, that's people of Harima. Naoe's thing is here. Which, interesting that Yasuke doesn't have anything down here yet. I feel like, you know, it's kind of showing them in their starting outfits. I feel like it's kind of leading towards like, oh, before, after. So then Yasuke is like, this is where he started, this is where he'll end. It's like maybe a master samurai or like a specialized assassin that specializes in frontline combat, which is already what he is, but, you know, acknowledging that position in the league and the position in the Assassin's Brotherhood, which they don't really show that anymore, I think. But like, you know, you had like Bartolomeo in Assassin's Creed 2, who ran the mercenaries. He was all about frontline fighting. He wasn't the sneaky type, but he was still an assassin. So that's really what Yasuke's role here is, and kind of Yaya too, I think, and probably some other people on here. that I haven't done their quests to get yet. Like, I think that's an important to acknowledge position in the Brotherhood. It's like, sometimes you do just need brute strength. But anyway, so I was gonna say anyway after saying anyway. Where's the... It's over here. It's the blinking one. This is blinking, so I feel like I gotta go do it. I've also been playing as Naue a lot, so, you know, off screen, so maybe it's time for some Yasuke gameplay. So let's go do that. Just all the way over here. Thankfully, right next to a Kakurega. I upgraded the... whatever that was in my... I think it was a Kakurega in my hideout that lets me purchase more Kakuregas. Oh, that's level 40. Oh, I guess I could do that later. I was wondering why I haven't got this chest yet and that painting. Which reminds me... Excuse me. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me I had a burp. Where was that? It was a... yes, right here. Okay, cool. So I found another one of these, and I was Naue, so I couldn't pick it up. I was wondering if they were still marked on the map after finding them. Yes. So good. I can go around finding those later if I decide that I want to do that. I'm probably not finding them all, but I should at least pick up the ones I do know where they are. And maybe see if that leads to something, or if it's just like, yeah, you did it, you found the flags. Here's a sword. But anyway, that's me getting distracted. Man, I thought that the house was cool enough that I would not need to turn on a fan, but I think I need to turn on a fan. Okay, I'm gonna resettled in. Where's the... I know what the refills supplies box looks like. I just can never find it. So I got serrated arrows with Yasuke now. Actually, he's probably got a few points to spend in mastery right now. 3. Okay. I guess I have purchased upgrades with him more recently than I thought. Some global armor damage increase for, well, melee weapons, but I didn't even have the fan facing me. There's not really a whole lot I want to get with Yasuke right now. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, there it is. Bow. I guess I could start improving, like, his arrow damage and the damage of his skills. Well, no, that's slowing time. Yeah, that's an increase to damage. If only you could, like, I want to see what the next level upgrades are, and it's not a thing. So I want to know what, like, if I invest in this, what is the end payoff? I'm also not really sure the difference between poison and bleeding. I did read the tutorial on afflictions because I wanted to know what daze was, which now it has daze on, like, some of her skills and one of her weapons. I forget which. So I was wondering what daze did, and while I was in there, I just it's all one page, so I just read what poison and bleeding do as well. And I think it's... poison does... I mean, I could just go back to the tutorial. I don't have to guess. Afflictions. Bleed automatically triggers once affliction buildup is reached and instantly deals massive additional damage. So I guess the way that is like once you trigger it, boom, bonus damage, and then that's it. Whereas poison is active for a set duration after it's applied and deals light damage over time, and interrupts enemies and causes them to vomit. So, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of what this means for Yasuke in terms of his arrow types. Because I suppose poison is probably better if you're actively fighting someone. You know, thinking in combination with the bow, with the skill he has, the engraving he has on his bow, that instantly triggers the affliction with a headshot. So instantly triggering the poison in open combat, that's good. That gets him, you know, the staggering and the interruption and the steady damage over time. But then why is bleeding there? What do I do with bleeding? It's like if I just shoot them in the head with a serrated arrow and it instantly triggers the bleeding, I guess that's just instant bonus damage. But then, is that the only damage the arrow does? Or does it do regular arrow damage plus the bleeding damage? I have to assume that's how it works. Excuse me, I'm burping. So then I guess... I guess the way it could work is... like, use these on a strong target and then use poison arrows if I'm, like, outnumbered. You know, start shooting people with poison so that there's, you know, more of a chance that... or I guess less of a chance that people will be attacking me simultaneously because there'll be, you know, hitting multiple of them with poison arrows, and sometimes they'll be, you know, vomiting and too busy to attack, and then I can focus down someone else. But easier said than done, especially if I have to get a headshot to trigger it. Oh, wait. I just realized how I can check to see what the arrow damage does. Nope. Does not say the damage, just the buildup. Why does that say health segment removal 2? Isn't it 6? Whatever. I also got a new bow with him, which instantly charges arrows. And instead of putting that perk on my current bow, or the bow I was using, yeah, instead of putting it on this one, which I've customized to look the same, instead of putting it on this and then putting resources into leveling this up, because I was already running low on the bow's upgrade materials anyway, I just figured just put this perk on this bow, since I would have replaced the draw speed anyway, because that's redundant if you can instantly charge your arrows. Which actually makes me think, if I want to shift some points around, I could probably take points out of this. But, I haven't used the bow yet, so I want to see how it works. I also have Whisper of Muramasa, which I thought was interesting. I don't know what I did to get it, so I don't know if there's any kind of like historical connection to Muramasa or Masamune. I think those two were connected. I don't know. I think this is what I got from the guy on the mountaintop. You know, just now. I'm trying to figure out what a postured combo ender is. Or more specifically, do I know how to trigger one of those? I don't think I do. But I'm not using the Naginata anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and I scrapped all my Teppo. Yasuke really needs upgrade materials. He's his armor's a little behind, his weapons a little, well, his bow's a little bit behind. If I go over to Naoe's stuff, she's in a better state. Still a little behind. I ran out of upgrade materials for headpieces and armor. Which I just remembered the part where it says light armor. It's like, wait, does Yasuke still say light armor too? Anyway. feel like I've done, like, nothing in this past almost half hour. Let's go do something. Other than do one path and fight one guy.
She looked so sad. She should be sad. She has 3 daughters and
Greetings, sir. Thank you for responding so quickly to my letter.
Sorry, I'm laughing because it's like I've been putting this off for like a week in real life time, I feel. Probably months in game, almost like probably years in game. Thank you for being so prompt and arriving so quickly. Definitely not what I have been doing.
Yasuke, what an unexpected delight to meet you in the marketplace.
Thank you, Lady Oichi. But it is no happy accident. I sought you out.
You did? But why? The trouble you helped me with, that is in the past.
Yes, but I still worry. There have been alarming reports about your health, your happiness.
Your concern is admirable. But put your mind at ease. I am well.
I can either walk away or end quest. I don't know what to pick. I assume this means end it prematurely. So let's see what happens if I just end the
I'm glad
conversation.
to hear it. But I will check on you later.
As you wish, Yasuke.
So do I have to keep coming back to check on her, or let me save here just in case I mess it up. I sure do miss the quick save button. But I guess that button I think they used to use X, which is now the switch to now A button.
Yasuke, have you reached a decision?
Farewell then, Lady Oichi. May you find the peace that you seek.
You have been a great help, Yasuke. It means more to me than you will ever know.
Okay. I thought that was gonna lead to more, but I guess it kind of just existed in case you wanted her as a romance option. So my armor is not obeying physics. There we go. Codex updated. Go away. There is this. There's blinking. I don't like when the quests are blinking at me. That it means it's trying to get my attention, and I don't want to give it my attention. I want to do my own thing. I don't know which would be the faster place to go to. Let's go to the castle, and then I can get the treasures I apparently missed. Or not missed, because I don't think I've ever been here. Except for the viewpoint. I should probably be now, eh? It's like Yasuke's gonna have a difficult time getting down from there, I think. Yeah, thinking of the hideout, I think my the hideout is like as upgraded as I want to make it. There's still more I could do for it, but like all the buildings I currently have are fully upgraded, I think. Except for the smith, but I don't need it to get any higher right now. There's a key up there. I should go get that. So I guess really I'm just saving resources until I can upgrade the smith. Which is a bit of a shame, because like
I'll
collecting
never be able to
resources is
come
like...
back here without thinking about what happened and how I will keep my promise forever, Chijue.
I forgot there was anything to do with that. With coming here, other than for the viewpoint. Yeah, a bit of a shame, because part of one of the goals of, you know, one of the reasons you would come to a castle is to get the, excuse me, find the way in, first of all. Would be to collect the resources. So in not having a reason to get them, it's like, well, what's the point? Can refill my rations. I don't have any adrenaline. Okay. If I remember right, I upgraded my grabbing ability, and now I can knock people out faster. Oop. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, wait, was that a servant or was that a guard? It said level 38, so yeah. Guard. Everyone's favorite Star Fox game. Guard. Ooh, Oakwood. Is that Yasuke's bow upgrade material? Nightingale floor. Okay, it doesn't matter if the servant sees me if there are no guards around. So if I just kill that guard, then I don't have to worry about that guy. Oh, wait. I'm going down. I wasn't expecting to go down. Oh, those are spots of... It's like, well, what are those dots? Beams of light. Okay, I guess now is one of those points where having the kill people through screens would be helpful.
Someone there.
Okay, fine. Go away then.
Where did they go? Where are you? There. You're going down.
Oop, I completely missed. Thankfully, so is he, because that's what Daze does. I forgot to read that part. Forgot to read that while I was in the codex, but yeah. Makes him, where's this chest? It's over here. Makes them miss. Oh, that's that chest. I would rather knock you out than assassinate you. Oh, there's that open window I was looking for 20 minutes ago. So far, I don't think I really care for this outfit. I thought it'd be cool, because like I said, with my horse's saddle, I thought the mask was cool, but I don't know. Not really feeling it now that I'm wearing it. I'm gonna go back to the cool white robes that the assassins always wear. And pick up some rocks. And some more rocks. Okay, there's at least 3 guys on the other side of this door. And they were waiting for me! Dang it. Okay. So here's what I can do. Don't get hit. Don't get hit! I mean, I think at this point my rations are like almost full heals. Did I get him with the backstab? Yeah, I think that's the Tanto unique thing. Now someone saw me. I really don't like people with long-reaching weapons. Kind of looks like the other guy's got a spoon. Okay, you're dazed, so how about I focused on this guy? Wait, don't get up. Now, if they're facing you, their attack will still hit you. As I experimented, and yes, they will still hit you if they're facing the right direction. But generally, daze makes them swing when they're not facing the right way. Grab them. There. Let me look at my skills real quick. I don't know how many points I put into the knockout. Is this? Yeah, grab. Is that one additional health segment in addition to all my, like, ground assassination bonuses? Because that could be nice to get. I should get that next. Yeah, there's faster knockout. I also, I had this hanging around that I could have bought for 4 point. It's title glitched. That's not what it's supposed to be called. That's weird. But yeah, additional ground damage. Title, apparently. So now she removes, it should be an additional 2 while on the ground, in addition to 4 from here, so 6 total. I don't know if it counts rush assassination, but that doesn't have any bonuses of its own, so it probably just deals ground assassination damage. So yeah, 6 on the ground, and then I suppose I can get that to 7 with a grab? If that's how that works. Plus my armor bonus, or from my hood, I think that's... What was it? It's like 1 overall bonus and then 1 with kunai. So I think I currently deal 7 on the ground. Probably 6 midair. I can just look at that. Well, it doesn't matter, because it shows me in-game. Point is, I can apparently unlock 1 more, so I might as well save for that. What are you? Are you inside? Oh, you're probably the chest. I don't need to run off to that. I will run off to this guy, though. You know, it's just now hitting me, like, wow, you're weak. 2 health segments. It's just now occurring to me that, like, they split up ground and air assassination damage for balance reasons. Because it's easier to just get the drop on someone. It's harder to be on their level and then kill them. And now that I realize that. Also, yeah, I can... So you want to know how I found that out? I accidentally broke the bell by walking into it once, because it was on the same level as a roof. So that made me realize, oh, I guess I can break them instead of having to sabotage them specifically. And then the next one I saw, I threw it. I think I actually threw a kunai, but yeah, shuriken make more sense. And yeah, easier to sabotage them now. Cool. Yasuke can probably shoot them with his bow or teppo. Anyway, what I was saying before, like I can get this guy to come over here, and that's an easy drop assassinate, but ground assassinating him would deal more damage, and I like that split. It's rewarding you for doing the harder assassinate. Overall, I think this game does have a great sense of balance. Except for, like, right now, where I feel like, oh, I think I've fully upgraded my base. I don't really need materials anymore. I mean, I guess I could still do treasure chests. because they give me armor and weapon upgrade materials, and I still need those. I will never not need those because I will always be leveling up and needing my gear to level up with me. But yeah, I'm sure there's other things I was talking about before about the balance. Like I know, like I've said before, I like the balance between Shuriken and Kunai. And probably some other stuff. Like overall, I think this is a really well-made game. I'm still not sure where it places in terms of favorites. But I think now that I'm, like, the thing about this game that I realized earlier today, is like they didn't want you to level up quickly, did they? They want you to slowly earn your cool stuff, like Rush Assassinate. I think I kind of slurred my words there, but you know what I'm saying. This move. Like, now that I have this move, it's like, oh, okay. Now I feel like I've caught up with how powerful I was in Odyssey. Like, I feel like Odyssey just lets you get that right away, and it's kind of like a balancing act of, like, trying to keep your skills relevant, trying to keep them powerful. But in this game, it's more like you've got to get powerful first. Yeah, you better get out of here, guy. And now that I've gotten powerful, it's like, okay, yeah. Now I get the game. Now I understand it. No, don't do that. None of that. None of that. Especially not Spear Guy. Spear, Naginata, whatever you have. Back to Corbin. I don't care. I don't like you. Did he just say more soldiers? He's doing more reinforcements. See, this is why you stay sneaky. And you don't get caught. So they don't call reinforcements and be really freaking annoying. Fine, whatever.
The shinobi is dead.
I'm sure I'm powerful now, right? But it goes with like what I was saying about mastery. Like, you don't start off automatically amazing. You have to train and not just level up, but train and learn and actually make your character grow. You know, more or less. Like I said, it's not like Final Fantasy or whatever other games do that, where you have to use a skill to make it better, you know, like Skyrim. But like, I think they found a neat balance between not being grindy, but also needing to take your time to get powerful. Hey, wait, is that one Daisho still dead? Yeah. I think it saved after I killed him, but then the explosive respawned. But I still want the treasures. Okay, yeah, I didn't anticipate someone running through the gate. I keep forgetting that with the Kusarigama, it's... Oh yeah, you're dazed. Yeah, it's secondary. Its heavy attack doesn't put you behind them like it does with the Tanto. I can't get the thing to go where after you parry something, you Let me get behind him and then hit him with this. Where after parrying, you do you roll over them. Oh, it's a kind of towers. Like, how do you see me through the wall? You see me over the wall. Where are you? I guess that doesn't matter now. It was already open. I didn't need to open it. Traditional kabuki mono mask. Okay, definitely don't need crops. I'm not even gonna waste time with doing the input on the smuggling. Oh, they got poisoned. Yeah, get him with the double assassinate. Or, okay, fine. It's just servants, they're fine. It's 3 servants over there. I'll just knock you out. Oh, are you wearing the... You're wearing tall sandals. Not the same ones that the one guy was wearing where I was like, oh, they're so you go through the mud. Distribute your weight better. Yeah, that's so nice. See, it was cool being able to drag them, but now that I can knock them out fast too, now it's just convenient. Oop, okay. Didn't know there was anyone over there who could see. There was a bunch of people still around. Okay. We're just gonna run in there and get that treasure, but if there are still people here... A blade in your neck, that's what that could be. Does this go anywhere? I like these crawl paths. I feel like so many times in these games, I just climb over everything. It's fun to be able to go under something instead. This just goes the other side. And there's not even a way to get in here from here. But I got a treasure. Well, it's not directly materials, but I can turn that into materials. The chain on that animation seems to glitch a lot. He's coming around the corner. Hey, buddy, over here.
This could have been me.
It is you! It's a little sad that that was what he thought before he died. Wow. I could have been killed. He said right before being killed. Oh, wait. Oh, I assassinated. Okay, well. This game doesn't punish me for doing that. I just feel bad. You know, for all the nonsense people, I think even today, still try to argue with video games. Like, they're too violent. They're going to make people violent. Like, do you even know what people... Like how people like to play these games? Do you know how many memes I've seen about people feeling bad when they pick the mean option in the video game? You know, just in dialogue, just being rude to someone? Never mind killing them? It's like just because you can perform violence in a video game doesn't mean you can't still feel bad about it. If anything, the more realistic video games get, the easier it is to feel bad when you do something bad in a video game. Because, like, you know, if it's just cruddy pixel graphics, and you hit an enemy with your pixel sword and they fall over, and that's them dead. It's like, oh, you know, it's just a little PNG, and then they turned it to the side, and now he's dead. But, you know, the more realistic you make it, and, you know, if you make it bloody and they're gurgling as they die, it's like, oh, man, I feel bad for killing that guy. I mean, he was an enemy, but, like, that was awful. He's dead. Where's this treasure? Oh, I guess that's the resources I didn't take from the other place. From the other shed. So I think I'm good to go back up to the tower. It probably would have been faster to just walk up behind him. There's another treasure there. I don't know if I'm quiet enough that I could run up behind this guy and kill him before he sees me. I can! I love that. I love doing that. Run assassinations are always satisfying. It's like I always say. So many stealth games are like, oh, you gotta be slow, you gotta be quiet. If you run, you're gonna make a lot of noise. So it's so satisfying to just ignore that idea and just... I think I went too high. Where's that open window? I know there's an open window somewhere. It's so satisfying to just ignore the basic idea of a stealth game and just run up behind someone. There's the open window. Is that guy still in here? I don't think so. Now which floor? Oh wait, there he is. Which floor was it on? Oh, there it is. I see the icon through the wall right now. Yeah, there was another thing I was thinking of. Can I throw on assassinate? Huh? Throw a kunai at the closest enemy after an assassination. Interesting, and it's very shiny Tool Master gear. Oh, I like that on the arm. It's like a claw, but backwards. Not very practical, probably, but it looks really cool. Excuse me, and then there's another disguised servant Kusode, which, again, still bothers me that the one sleeve has the hidden blade right there. Especially when this outfit design does the opposite, and it's the other sleeve that's wrapped up. But, I don't know. I don't know if there's any thought behind which sleeve gets tied up. Like, cause it is kind of just mirroring it, but like, this one has a bracer, or two bracers. This one doesn't, so it is just a piece of metal strapped to her arm, which is pretty conspicuous, even if you don't realize that's a blade that can pop out. Whatever. Yeah, I forget what it was I was thinking about earlier. I don't even remember what video I was watching, but I was watching a video. And now I can't even remember what it was about. Dang it. I just forget everything. I watched that today, too. I'm pretty sure that was today. And I just did completely... That's a nice scabbard that blade had. Completely lost the entire memory of whatever that was. But it was something, and it reminded me of how people think video games make you violent, and it reminded me of, like, the... You know, just how... Not true that is. Like, how people still feel things when they play games and still recognize that what they're doing is wrong in the games. But you know, I think we all know the argument is wrong and stupid that video games make you violent, because there's plenty of fallacy with that argument, with that side of the argument. Not just the sheer fact that, like, no, they don't. In fact, I think studies have even proven that they can make you more empathetic. But that was something I read in college. I remember there was for one of my psychology papers I wrote about video games, and yeah, that was one of the, there was an article about something that I put in there that I think said that, like, due to like, discovered by a study that I'll write down the road. That way? That video games can make you more empathetic. I forgot to call my horse. But you know, never mind the amount of video games that... Oh, I remember. It was about one of the one of the most famous scenes of Call of Duty. I think it's, or the mission. I think it's called No Russian. It's like some people pointing to that and looking, look, video games make you violent. We shouldn't have this kind of thing. But like the whole point of that mission is that you feel bad about what you're doing, and you're not supposed to like that scene. You're supposed to see that unfold and go, wow, this is awful. It's not supposed to make you go, hey, look, this is how you do it. It's supposed to make you feel bad. And, you know, maybe that's the point. And yeah, it just makes me mad that people can point to that and go, look, video game's bad, but like they completely miss the point of the scene and what it's trying to say.
You can do it. Just like now.
I gotta be Yasuke. Okay, all I gotta do is open the menu, hit a button. It's not that bad. And the season has not changed, but it is giving me the scene anyway. How many times does it give me that scene before the season changes? Is it kind of like saying the month has gone by? Is that the point of it?
Yasuke! Master Sorin sent me a letter from Ki. I want to go and visit him while he's on his pilgrimage.
On your own.
I have to grow up. Take care of myself. Can you show me some samurai moves? That's how swordsmen start out their training, isn't it?
It is a bit more complex than that. But yes, if it pleases you, I will demonstrate. Observe closely. I first learned kata by watching my own teacher, Master Kamisumi.
I'm watching.
Pay attention to your balance, your movement. Let the blade serve as an extension of your wheel.
Oh.
So I'm gonna stay quiet while I focus on the inputs. But rest assured, I have more to say about the topic I was on. Okay, there we go. It scared me with having the 4 big circles. Made it sound like there was going to be a lot of steps, but no. That was pretty easy.
Your form is really good, Yasuke, sir.
You do not have to be formal, Junjiro. We have talked about this.
But you're a samurai. And you're teaching me. Master Sorin told me to always show respect.
Master Soren taught you much, it seems. But why do you want to study the sword? I have never seen this side of you.
I have to. It's my duty.
Is this about Naue?
Yes, and what she did at Katano. I'll never forget. The night we met you, the night we were surrounded by soldiers. I couldn't talk or move or anything. Like I was a statue. But Naue stayed with me. She could have run, but she didn't. She protected me. And I want to do the same for her, for all my family.
Is that how you see us, Junjiro? The allies?
Well, yeah, I mean, Naue is like my sister, Tomiko is more like my auntie, and you're like my
It is all right. How about we try the kata again? Together this time.
Oh, cool. I got another decoration for the hideout. Okay, where do I want to go? Well, I guess it's time to get on with the main story. After about an hour of this, of being live tonight. Last person we can find before we presumably go after Mitsuhide. So that's interesting. The fox. The kitsune. I don't like that it gets rid of the exclamation marks so quickly that I don't even know I scrolled over it sometimes. Or really most of the time, because I swear it always puts it down the middle, and then that's where it's you know, when I scroll, it just goes over it naturally, and then I don't even know I scrolled over it. I don't even know what was new. Okay, so where do I need to go? I think it's over... No. Thought it was over here. No, it's in Wakasa. It's over near Obama. I'm going to fast travel as Naue because I know that it's above a restricted zone, so if I do the Leap of Faith, it's going to land me in the restricted zone. But yeah, as I was saying, it does make me so mad that people can blame all of video games for making people violent, but like they completely forget or ignore the ones that say like, hey, violence is bad. You know, like that one Call of Duty game, whichever that one that was. I haven't played it. I would like to play all the Call of Duty games, or at least all the good ones, but that's difficult. Activision makes it difficult. But yeah, that game, you know, Undertale, Dishonored, the game where if you play the violent if you play through, you know, in the first Dishonored, if you play through the whole game as a violent person, your ally at the end will tell you how much he doesn't like you, and then he will screw up the mission for you by alerting your enemies to where you are. You know, very actively punish you for being a bad person.
Would that be such a bad thing?
And I did not realize this was going to be inside someone's estate.
Silence.
And you know the even more frustrating thing about that, people who make that argument that video games make you violent, is they don't want to hear the examples of games that are very actively not encouraging of violence. Like if you bring up like, oh look, there's Undertale, there's Dishonored, there is... You know, the whole point of that Call of Duty scene that you like to point to as encouraging violence is actually saying it's terrible. And they'll just ignore you. It's like, oh, but... they'll make their excuses. Like, oh, but, you know, that's only just a few games. Or, oh, but they're not discouraging the violence enough. Or something.
You are not one of them. Help me dispose of these snakes.
And really, I find that more than I find disagreeing frustrating, I find it even more frustrating the people who disagree and don't want to listen. You know? Like even if you have valid points, they still don't want to listen, and that's just the worst. That's worse than disagreeing is one thing. Is worse than disagreeing is not agreeing to disagree. Ow, I didn't realize he was facing me.
There were more of those thugs than I expected. Thank you.
I am Naoe, an ally of Yasuke. I came to speak with you.
Good to know you, Naoe. I remember Yasuke. A good man and warrior.
See, now I wish I had shown up as
Talk must come
Yasuke.
later. First, let us attend to the dead. Life all ends the same. No matter what we've done, we end up in flames. Nothing matters.
We can choose to leave this land better than we found it.
To die like that so quickly. I am glad he's not here to bear the shame. My overconfidence would have been my downfall if you did not arrive.
Who are these attackers?
I do not know, but my clan is being hunted. Threats, ambushes, murders. And these killers are loyal. I could not get a single word from their lips. I suspect they are the same people who hunted down Lord Nobunaga. That damned Akechi Mitsuhide. Misplaced trust. A little mistake.
What makes you say that?
All I have learned is they are led by a man who wears a mask. The Performer.
Didn't I already kill the performer?
Does he wear a fox mask?
You are not the only one he has disturbed. We would like to find him.
As would I. Perhaps I know one who can help. A man named Hong who deals in information. Say Mian to him, and he will know I sent you. Look for the red lanterns, or use your nose. You will not miss him.
Is he at a restaurant? Is that why I use my nose?
Was that man involved in the invasion of Iga?
Yes, he was. As were many others.
That is the past. We are here now, fighting for the future. A trail of blood, a pile of bodies. Our enemy works quickly and ruthlessly.
And we must be quicker and look for the man Lord Nagahide mentioned.
Home. But what did he mean by using our noses?
I
Probably
thought
near a restaurant. Or
Why
a
would I know?
fishmonger.
We should start.
I'm gonna be
my
Yasuke.
nose will lead the way.
I will meet you there.
I don't remember how much I played as him last time, but I'm gonna play as him a bit more now.
Tell him to save a bowl for me.
A
Yeah, see,
bowl
that-
of...
You will know it when you taste it.
See, that settles it. He's at a restaurant. Or he sells fish by the bowl. I don't know. One of the last restaurants I went to in this game to get like a ration upgrade was I think it was down here in Key. It was like over I think it was actually right here. And there was a guy there. There was, I think, one of the targets that I killed for one of these unknown organizations. I think it was, maybe it was this guy. The guy was like, I don't remember when I killed that guy. Yeah, so I was just going up to the restaurant to get some udon, and I get attacked. It's like, hey man, what are you doing? I just want some noodles. Oh, I'm not tracking the quest. the fact that we're already on part 2 of the quest makes me feel like this is going to be quick. I don't know where they're running from. But I'm sure that this is not going to be as easy as it seems. But yeah, I actually died to that guy when he attacked me in front of the udon place. So I had to... Well, I wasn't too far away from it. I was like still right next to it when I respawned, but I had to kill that guy before getting my udon. Don't you just hate it when you go out for udon and you get assaulted by some guy with a naginata? It's the worst.
It tires my bones to cross the Sabak Kaido again.
Yep, and there's the red lanterns.
Lord Nagahide said the stall is along the river. I should look for the red lanterns.
Are these not the red lanterns?
When I stuff a ton of noodles in my mouth, I look like a scaredy dog. No, you don't. You look like a fish.
Because, like, those are yellow, and then those ones are red.
The aroma. Delicious. This has to be it. Nice to meet you.
So, what are you having?
I mean, I was just talking about that udon place, so I actually am hungry for some udon.
With vegetables.
So, what kind? Thin, thick, bamboo shoots, or seaweed?
Mio.
So, Lord Nagahide sent you. Why?
His clan members were massacred. He said you might know who was behind it.
I heard. Terrible. But I just sell noodles. People talk easy when bellies are full. Many come by for my noodles. So, I learn things.
Thank you for the meal.
Pirates cause trouble across Wakasa. Stealing, killing, smuggling.
Oh, that's the
Talk
worst.
about their leader, Samemaru.
I can forgive the killing
Seen
and
him
stealing.
around.
The smuggling?
Big man, scar on his face, could strangle a horse. Said he was from Hiruga Bay.
We can start there. Anything else?
Lord Nagahide has more relatives in Wakasa. So more bodies in Wakasa. Unless you stop it. One of them eats here a lot. Always talk about Suruga Castle. Always talks a lot. So, how are my noodles?
Best I have tasted in the time I have been here.
Kill the pirates. That's payment enough.
Thank you for the noodles.
Hiruga Bay and Suruga Castle. 2 leads to follow.
Let me know what you find.
See, I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy.
Again for more noodles.
I'll pet the cat. 2 objectives to do. Or at least 2 locations. And I'm sure the little quest thingy is rearranged. And I've leveled up. It almost looks like I leveled up from petting the cat. As we all would. First, let me go see about, okay, I got 3 points. What was I looking at earlier? Or maybe I'm thinking of something now I has that she can get for 3 points. Just make sure that's leveled up. Now just increases build up, which is kind of a waste of points since I have the bow, the bow skill that makes it instantly trigger. So I guess I'll just save up 4 more points and get that extra armor damage. Not that Yasuke really needs that. Yep, they've rearranged. Or, well, I guess not rearranged. Now there's just 2 other points. I'm trying to think back if any of these have ever had more than, like, 4 of these objectives before we go kill them. I think it's always been just 4, so... I want to do whichever one's going to lead to the castle first, but... Alright. Whichever one's closer, I guess. This one. I could probably try that horseback archery then as well. I still have not. I've not done a single one. But I found quite a few, so I should try them. Cause like that's some easy mastery points if I can, you know, if I can actually get the hang of horseback archery, if it's reasonably doable. I remember last time I mentioned that there was a Nintendo partner showcase. Or no, the other one, the indie showcase. Is that a Ronin? Are you the guy who's getting mad at me for existing? Oh, you're a Shinobi. Yeah, I didn't watch it. And I have not heard anything that they've announced from it. I think they showed whatever Yacht Club Games is making next. People who made Shovel Knight, their next thing. And that's like all I know. I don't even know if they showed Silk Song. Like, I know people still waiting for that. Still waiting for a release date. I'm sure it would have been echoed across the entire internet if they announced a release date at that showcase they had. I think it was yesterday, actually. Still no word if we're gonna have a Nintendo Direct later. But they'll probably announce that like Tuesday, if that's gonna be a thing. Tuesday, Wednesday. That's usually what they do. I'm not gonna hold my breath for it, but like I said, I think it makes sense. And that's why I think Nintendo won't do it. Okay, there's the horseback archery. It just makes me think of Zelda minigames that are horseback archery, and like, the one in Ocarina of Time isn't terrible, it's just a little tricky. But the one in Breath of the Wild is like such a pain in the butt, because the horses are quote-unquote more realistic, which really just translates to they don't listen to you.
To take my Yabusame challenge. A samurai proficient with horse and bow.
I like the fact that he's shouting this on the side of a snowy mountain where there were no people around except whoever's there. He's like, step right up, take my horseback archery challenge. And there's no one here. Except me, so I will take your challenge.
Huh. You're here to take my Yabusame challenge. It is a skill every samurai should master.
I admit, I lack practice in mounted archery.
There, you said it. Practice. There's no better training. I have set up arenas throughout the land for samurai like you.
A welcome change from all the talk I hear of Teppo.
I agree. Nagashino was a victory for Teppo warfare. But it was Lord Nobunaga's numbers that won that battle. The weaknesses of Teppo were revealed. Misfires, powder that wouldn't light. Too much left a chance. But Yabusame is a time-tested art.
Better to rely on skills that have been honed for generations.
Spoken like a true samurai. Now, do you want to try the course?
What if I just said no? Ah, yes, I agree with you. It's a good skill to practice. I like archery. I'm not going to use a gun. Nah, I don't want to take part.
I will give Yabusame a try.
Welcome to the Wakasa Yabusame Arena. From horseback, you must shoot the wooden barrels on both sides of the track. Sounds simple, eh?
I am ready.
I didn't even think until just now. Oh, wait. What? Is this like Kaba? Or Kata? The aim is slow. Okay. Can I start over? Retry activity. Okay. Should I just use my mouse? I feel like I should use my mouse. I was hoping it was gonna be like Kata, where you just have to hit the buttons in time. That is not a target. Wait, where's the next target? There? I missed 2 targets, even though I hit 2 things that look like targets. Are they decoys? You can't decoy me.
I need to focus. Ignore distractions.
If you want to improve, come back for more practice.
Yeah, I was better off hitting restart.
Do you want
I'll try
to
again.
start over?
Yes. Let me try again.
What I need is eagle vision, so I can see the targets.
Count down from 3, 2, 1, go!
Or maybe they don't count if I don't hit them on the target. Okay, start over. The only thing I hate more than a tricky activity is one that's tricky to restart. Apparently I don't need to hit all the targets. I'm just now seeing the thing that's like... It's like 5 for 1 rank. There's... Okay, wait. All targets for legendary. That should count. Okay, well now we know where other targets are. Now I'm sure I can get all the targets. I just need to execute. But yeah, I think I forgot to finish that train of thought. I didn't even think until now to try horseback combat. It's never come up.
That is how it is done.
And it just now occurred to me that, like, oh yeah, if there's horseback archery, that probably means I can fire my bow from my horse.
One day.
I got a new horse? The dude just gave me a whole horse for winning at archery. And now I'm hungry for a cookies and cream chocolate bar. If I do all the horseback archery, do I get a unicorn? Hey, look, poison arrows, they're new. Except not, because I just took the points away and then had to put them back. So I get distracted by an email. It's Nintendo doing a little, you know, usual kind of like, hey, don't forget, buy games, kind of, you know, email. Also, my alarm just went off to take a break, so I guess I should do that before moving on to the next thing. So yeah. Wait, did I use this one last time? I feel like I did. It's always hard to keep track. Okay, let's start getting back to where we're going. Why are you telling me about horseback archery? I just did it. I just completed it. Are those guys that are gonna give me problems? No. Okay, so I've got a bit of a rant, and I don't know how relatable this is. Right now, so I got a haircut Wednesday, and right now my hair is doing the thing that I hate, where there was a strand of hair that just refuses to stay tied in my ponytail. I don't know if you know this about me. I like to keep my hair long. I wear it like Ezio. I got the short, like eyebrow length bangs, and then I have the rest in a ponytail. Right now it's doing a thing where one strand that's supposed to be in the ponytail doesn't want to stay in the ponytail. But it is way too long to stay untied. It doesn't match the bangs. So it needs to be tied, but it doesn't want to stay. And I find that's really frustrating. It's like, just stay. Just stay. You're not short enough to not be tied. Stay in the back of my head where you're supposed to be. I found a Kakarega. Okay. Is that one of the new ones I got now that I have my hideout upgraded? But I'm not gonna cut it, because when I got my hair cut, the lady said that she specifically left that one strand because it's not cut the same on the other side, so I should be letting it grow out. So, you know, okay. I want to cut it, but she said I should let it cut. I should let it grow out. Just like the other side.
This must be Hiroka Bay, the place Hong mentioned. Samemaru could be here.
And I don't know how to get my hair symmetrical, so I'll just trust the judgment of the haircut lady.
Before, at Niwa's estate. I am no shinobi.
He said I'm no shinobi because I just went into open combat. Makes me feel a little bad, actually. But yeah, I don't. I'm just, my worry is that if I cut the strand that's frustrating me, then it won't be the same on the other side, and I'll have asymmetrical hair. And I don't know, because the strand isn't doing the same thing on the other side, so I don't know, like, well, I could cut the other side to make it symmetrical, but I don't know how much to cut on the other side to do that. So I'm just gonna trust the haircut lady and just let the strand grow out. But man, it's so tempting to cut it right now.
This must be where Samemaru commits his crimes. I might find a clue here.
We can be important too. I'm still hungry. Wish I had some of Hon's noodles.
Samemaru is working for our enemy in Wakasa. His pirates are being used against Lord Nagahide.
Okay, I just want to double check my bow. I do have the new one on, right? Yeah, instantly charges arrows. Doesn't feel instant. But I guess it, like, it doesn't have the... I don't know how to describe this. Like, he doesn't pull the bowstring back. Okay, fine. Stupid auto aim, you were screwing me up more than you were helping me. I kind of just blew through them, though.
Skills have grown.
Wasn't that yellow? There's a yellow. That's not the yellow I was looking at, though. This is another one of those moments where, like, I don't want to do this because I'm thinking immersively and, like, man, I'm making Yasuke swim in freezing cold waters in winter to get this treasure chest. But, like, I acknowledge that I'm being silly and this is a video game and there is no consequence if I dive into freezing cold waters in winter to get a treasure chest. Okay, yeah, back to the bow. It's like boop, and then it flashes. So I do still have the skill where it's like what if I release it when it flashes. When hitting a target's head with a posture shot, fire a second arrow. No, the other one. Enabling a longer posture window and faster reload time. So faster reload time is irrelevant now that I have instant loading. Yeah, I think this little video here is the perfect way to illustrate it. You can see he's got to pull his arm back first, which is what I'm cutting out for the instant loading. So I do still have to wait for it to flash, but I don't have to wait for his arm to go back. And I can also get it to slow down time. So if I get this where it makes all shots posture shots, does that mean I can get rid of this? Well, I can at least still get armor piercing. Oh no, that's firing a second arrow by pressing... Okay. Which I still don't really know if I'm triggering correctly, but... So let me get rid of this and see what happens. I get 12 points is what happens. What do I want to put that into? I keep even forgetting that I have this. Okay, I don't think I want to put that many points into it. But if it's only 2 for this, then, like, I guess I'll keep it. No. Like, I think the purpose of this is to switch between melee weapons. It's not supposed to be switching between the bow and the sword. I think that's just... It's too situational to go from melee to the bow. And I don't think it triggers if you're doing the bow to the sword. So I might as well just save myself the 2 points and just do that. Increase damage per filled adrenaline chunk. And decrease cooldown. You know what? Let's see. Decrease cooldowns by 20%. Cool. Cool down, even. More damage for adrenaline chunks? Sure. Curious about, like, that's... Yeah, so I get an adrenaline chunk for finishing this, which almost makes me feel like this isn't even the main story. Like, this is just a part of the main story, and that finishing this, killing this person, is not going to solve all my problems. There's still going to be more to do. More main story, I mean. Because I get the feeling that you finish this, and it's like, okay, well, that's one box, but now we know there are 2. Or 2 more. There were 3, so we got to find the other 2, and then we got to do something else around to find the other ones. You know, it's like Odyssey. It's like, okay, I found my mother, but I still got to find my brother. I still got to get Alexios out of the cult. So it's like, sure, you finish like the kind of overall story of finding your family, but you still got to reunite them. You still got to stop the cult. That's kind of how I'm feeling about this. It's like, this is the cult. Finish this, and then it's like, okay, well, now you got, you know, that's one step closer to finishing the story. but it's not the only thing. Did I just talk in circles for 2 minutes? I think I just did. Okay, why don't I take advantage of my... Is this correct? I think this is the correct arrow. Why can't I... I think it'll still hit, but I just want the assurance of it telling me it'll hit. Okay. Do I really only have 2 of those stealth arrows? Take my arrows back, please. Okay, nope, not. I thought it would refill them, but okay. Fine, don't. Find a arrow refill somewhere else then. It's weird to me that Yasuke's ammo refills are infinite, but nowadays tool refills are not. I think that's another one of those little balance things where, like, they realize that, like, Yasuke can do stealth, but he's probably gonna go into open combat when he kills someone. You can see me through the window? So they recognize that, like, him having ammo refills is not necessarily broken. But now I having tool refills, like, because she's so good with stealth, I can kill, like, pretty much anyone, as long as they're not too tough. Kill them from stealth. You know, consider that one shuriken, or one, the other one, the killer one. Keep mixing them up. The kunai. One kunai can kill someone from a distance. So if you have them, just you can refill them whenever you want. Then it doesn't matter that they're a more limited resource because now they're not really limited anymore. You know, it throws off the balance between kunai and shuriken. I do kind of want to use them in combat more though. Maybe I'll get some, like, with some of Naoi's points, I'll put some into the auto throw. Because if I can get that to aim for heads, that'd be pretty cool. Are they blue because I'm going to talk to them, or are they blue because I got to kill them?
That bastard. He's meeting his partner in Obama. And so should I.
I feel validated that he pronounced it as Obama too. It's like, I feel like it's not correct, but I don't know what else, I don't know how else to say it. Okay, so I guess you were blue because I could get a note from you? Why were you... Was I supposed to talk to them? I don't feel good that I killed them. See, it's like I was saying. Just because I can kill in video games doesn't mean I feel good about it. Oh yeah, look at that. Boosh! Bonus damage. That's pretty cool. So you do get the damage from the arrow and the bleed damage. And win. No, I think you're the one who's going down. Literally. Ooh, look at the water. Oh, there's a person. Oh, now you're gonna bloody the water. That's a cool visual effect, but aw. If that isn't symbolic of what I'm doing here. I mean, you know, what I'm doing when I kill, anyway. I wonder how many adrenaline chunks I can get, because I'm kind of assuming here, I think in Valhalla you could get enough to match like the length of your health bar, maybe like 8 total. I feel like that could be the case here, maybe 7, at least in this game, would match the health bar. But I don't think I saw, I don't think the menu has, like if you look in the upgrade menu, I don't think there are any like adrenaline unlocks I don't have yet, except for that one additional that I get for beating the Shimbakfu. No, not in bow. Not the, get the buttons right. Yeah, so I can get one more for a total of like 5. Wait, why is Kosode thinking here now? Why did that update? Refers to the cylindrical shaped sleeves with small wrist openings. Or with smaller wrist openings. Individual Kosode varied greatly, both aesthetic and thickness aligned with so every time they said Kosode, I was like, okay, what's a Kosode? Is it like a formal form of dress? But I think it does just refer to clothes. Like, not generally clothes, but kind of an everyday wear sort. Like, I certainly don't see farmers wearing Kosode, but I see a lot of people around in Kosode, I would say. It says one of the several ancestors of the kimono. Interesting that it's one of several. Like, I didn't realize kimono have that involved of a design to, like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's weird to call a realistic, you know, a real life thing a design, but you know what I mean. Because I feel like a kimono is not that far off from a Kosode, so what other elements from other ancestral forms of dress, you know, what are the kimono's other ancestors if we're saying that the Kosode is only one of them? Like, what other components go into a kimono that come from other things? Oh, for a moment I was like, oh no, did I just kill the guy I had to talk to? No, because he's over here. Oh, look. Is there a castle near there, too? Is that in a I think that's in a castle. If I'm right, because I'm in a restricted zone. Remember when restricted zones were exclusively circles? Or I guess it was originally squares. Let me get out of the yellow. A bunch of fighting over there, not my problem. You know, it's been so long since I've played through all the games that I don't even remember which one was the first one to have restricted zones not just be a square. I want to say it was either Unity or Syndicate. But Syndicate doesn't feel right because that was the last game where restricted zones were on your map before Origins, you know, rebooted the series.
This is where
In
I
a
will
sense.
find Lord Nagahide's relatives. Hong said they lived in a castle. So many castles in this land.
Yeah, there's a surprising amount of castles. I am surprised at how many castles there are. Because there was a surprising amount. I didn't think castles were so common, but apparently they're, at least in this video game, they are a common thing. Where was the entrance to this castle? This way, okay. What was I saying before I got distracted by castles? Wasn't I saying something? Oh yeah, restricted zones. I guess it had to be Unity, because I think it was playing through Rogue where I'm like, huh, look at this restricted zone. It's just a bunch of squares overlapping each other. You're not even mad that I'm here? Oh, I can just go in? I mean, not through the closed door, but is this where my Pathfinder was taking me? I mean, they weren't telling me to go away, so I'm assuming I'm allowed in? Oh, Yasuke can't make this. Oh, yes, he can. There's a hole in the fence. Surely you can fit if you army crawl.
Tsuruga Castle. Lord Nagahide's relatives dwell here.
Yeah, I'm allowed in here for some
I am
reason.
sent by Lord Nagahide, here to see the Niwa family.
I will tell them to expect you. Proceed.
Bad food will not help us with impeccable, was it not? Freshest one this week.
Our throats are at risk of being ripped open, and you only care about dinner?
If it is my time to go, I would rather leave with a happy disposition and a full belly.
Food. Ah! You gave us a fright.
I will not harm you.
Did the guy not say to expect me?
Could have fooled me.
You are in grave danger.
We heard what happened. But the elder told us not to worry. As you can see, we are having the most leisurely time.
Who is behind these murders?
I don't know. But they will be caught eventually. We have guards to keep us safe.
Stay here and out of sight. That melody again. I hear it. Who sent you?
Kick. Oh, I did not think I would kick him through that. I'll just wait for him to get back over here. I just remembered that one of the upgrades I got for Yasuke is that...
That melody again. I hear it.
Who closed the door?
Who sent you?
Oh, that's the wrong way. Is that... This move can't be blocked anymore. So now whenever I need health, I can just steal some from a guy. Get out of here. Now that's a satisfying kick. Kicking someone out of someone else's place because they don't belong here. You're an attacker. And I will not allow you into these noble people's place of residence because you're going to kill them. Oh, there's one left. Oh, he's a big guy. I'm gonna get you outside too. I'm pressing dodge.
Ambushes from the back.
Good thing I opened the back door. Did you just get shot by your ally? Don't you red attack me after blocking? Climb up. I blame the camera for that one. Kick. And so apparently, it doesn't matter if you hold right trigger or right bumper. They both allow you to trigger skills, which I think is neat.
The last of them. I should return to the relatives.
They appeared so suddenly.
You are safe now.
Music? Who is playing that tune? Saif Kuti Temple. The elder asks you to go there.
What do you mean? The temple? Why?
Find the source of the music. The elder is tired. She has nothing else to say. Thank you for your help. May the temple hold the answers you seek.
Oh, I gotta activate the quest. Oh, yep, there we go. More than 4. Now it's 5. Can we go for 6? Guiding to current objective. I can totally imagine a Animus voiceover saying that. You know, remember when it used to go fast forwarding memory to a more recent one. How did they get in with the door still barred? Where did those enemies get in from? There definitely are tropes from the older games I miss. But, you know, don't need to hang on to them forever. It's okay for a game to evolve. Get new tropes. Evolve beyond those tropes. Get new tropes again. I mean, it really is a case of like, well, if I miss that stuff, I can just go play the old games. I have the Ezio trilogy, and I mean, pretty much 2 through Rogue, which is not a number, but you know what I mean. Like, every game from 2 to Rogue on my Switch. And, you know, if If the Assassin's Creed team is merciful, if Ubisoft allows the Assassin's Creed team, I'm sure that's the phrase to be saying. They will patch them with Switch 2 updates and then they'll run better. That'd be awesome. But I'm not going to hold my breath for it because, you know, it's Ubisoft. They'll probably make us buy them again instead. But and man, I also want them to put Assassin's Creed 1 on the Switch as well. Like, I know it's not as well liked, but they should do it. I mean, basically, I want any Assassin's Creed that'll run on my Switch 2 on my Switch 2.
Saifukuji Temple. The Niwa Elder gave me this location. What does she want me to find?
I'll come back with Naoe to get the scrolls.
Oh, it's you again. Are you still waiting for the
Music.
But yeah, I'm definitely not afraid to buy Assassin's Creed again if they put it on Switch 2. I won't be happy about having to buy the Ezio trilogy again, or 3, or the what they call it, the Rogue bundle, where it's 4 and Rogue. Won't be happy to buy those again, but because they're already on my console. But I'll buy Syndicate again. I might even buy Unity again. Where did which direction do they want me to approach? Over here? Okay. I'll buy Odyssey again. If they put that on Switch 2 and I can take it anywhere, heck yeah.
That is a beautiful tune.
Oh, you give him a fright.
Did you not see me coming? You were facing the path.
I am looking for something. A melody. The Niwa Elder from Tsuruga sent me.
A student of mine. Did she send you to learn from me?
I mean, after that flute scene, I think maybe Yasuke isn't a very good musician, but he just needs practice.
Not now. However, I do have something to ask. I am looking for a tune. Maybe you can help?
There is no question that music cannot answer. It tells a story without words. Listen. A day out in the town. The smell of grass and a moment with loved ones. A happy day. Now this piece is one of a kind. Melancholy. Dreaming of what could be. A memory. A distant past.
That's
This
the same
piece,
note.
I recognize it.
You do? It's an original, composed by one of my students.
Who?
Takeda Motoaki, one of my best. This piece was a tribute to what his clan lost, and his dreams of the past.
It is warm and sad. Does he still come here?
No, he was like a son to me. But then he started to deal with wicked people, and dark deeds, cruel pirates, staining the surf red with blood. The people have suffered so dearly in their wake. Perhaps now you could help me. Help Wakasa.
How?
Find these pirates. End them. Set us free from fear. And return to me when it is done.
The musician is Takeda Motoaki. What does he want from the Niwa clan?
What do you do? What do you know over here? What? Uh-huh. Okay, people of Wakasa, that makes sense popping up. The Biwa Master. Why is this popping up now? I see one of those a smoke bomb. I am interested in smoke bomb. I'll probably do that later. Actually, I probably could have been Yasuke. I think that side of the building that I jumped down from as Naoe is not a restricted zone. He could probably get down safely without going into conflict. But too late, I already hit fast travel as Naoe.
Takeda Motoaki is behind the music. He is the one we seek. Lord Nagahide should know where to find him.
It's something, it just now hit me that, like, this game has kind of an evolution of what Valhalla was doing, where I thought that was the one I did. I guess not. No, because that was over this way? Or was it up? That was over here? The horseback archery I did? Where was that? Over here? But there it is. It's kind of an evolution of what Valhalla was doing, where I just remembered that Valhalla had, like... I don't fully remember. I just know it was like, you would do... Like, a lot of the side objectives would give you, like, I think, like, a free perk point. So, like, it was like, you could find, like, the stacking rocks, or you do, like, a side quest that isn't, like, a, you know, there's not, like, a side quest log, but, you know, you help someone, and then at the end of that, you get a perk point. This is it's kind of like doing that, except it's stuff that more makes sense that doing it helps you get better at your skills. I guess I didn't need to be sitting in that menu while I was talking. The rope on the front of this outfit is driving me wild with its crazy physics. But yeah, I just remembered that there were a lot of...
Know something about the Takeda clan. Maybe he can help.
There were a lot, like, not all of them, because you would have, like, flighting, and that would level up your, I think it only leveled up your persuasion ability. It didn't give you a perk point. Or maybe it did. Maybe it gave you both.
Maybe. So, any thoughts?
Well, it's interesting.
So, you are back. Lord Nagahide will be pleased.
Did you find him? And are you ready to take him down?
We have a name. It is time to end his blood trail.
So, it is time to start cooking.
It's Takeda Motoaki, the one we're after.
The proud Takeda. They were mighty once, but their fortunes here declined after the Asakura ousted them from Nochiseyama Castle, which Lord Nobunaga then gave to me. Those who lust after power will never abide quietly by what they have lost. We must be certain before we act. What leads to this conclusion?
The pirate Samemaru is working for someone called the Performer. They will meet here in Obama.
You believe that this person is Takeda Motoaki?
Yes. More evidence links him to it.
The Performer. So, does that make me the Noodle Man?
Go on. What did you learn there?
There was an ambush at your estate in Zuroga, but I managed to fight off the intruders. Then I heard the same biwa melody. Your clan elder sent me to Saifukuji Temple to find the musician. I met a biwa master who knew that exact tune. He said it was composed by Takeda Motoaki.
It makes sense. He wants to take it all back. Nochiseyama Castle and Wakasa.
Voices whisper that the Takeda are back on the rise.
That is why he is trying to put an end to your clan, Lord Nagahide.
I cannot afford to wait for him to come after my family again. I will dispatch my samurai.
And leave your belly exposed like a fish?
We have our own questions for Motoaki. Let us bring him to his end.
Very well. I trust that this will be done with discretion.
Of course, my lord.
Takeda Motoaki resides in the Samurai District. I will look for you when it is done.
I do not think we are meant to climb buildings so quickly.
We are if we are skilled. Takeda Motoaki, cast out by a greater power, consumed by bitterness, out on a bloody path of revenge.
You have chosen a different path.
Let's focus on Motoaki. His clan still holds support in these parts.
And Samemaru, large, brash, with a scar on his face. Samemaru, a pirate and a slaver. Sons, daughters, mothers, and fathers headed onto ships like animals.
Samemaru will pay, once we are finished with Motoaki. We know he is here somewhere.
I guess there he is.
You take care of Motoaki. Fate has delivered this one unto me.
What? No,
Samemaru
Yasuke,
is
we need...
mine. I will find you later.
If there's nothing here you like,
Motoaki's men are chasing Samemaru as well. But why? There, the slave for Samemaru.
I don't think I'm... I think... What? Camera, what are you doing? I think I'm scripted to chase him.
You cannot run forever. I must not let him get away. Samemaru!
Oh, he juked me. He even made it look like he was gonna do an attack, and then he didn't. He did the oh, you gotta parry now attack. The flash. But then he didn't attack. I'm sure it was a glitch, but like, ooh, he's got the jukes. Oh, were you gonna kick? Oh, sorry to interrupt your kick. Oh, I didn't let you have your time in the spotlight. Here, I'll do the kicking for you.
How do you know that name? Tell me!
How does it feel to be picked up by the order like a stray dog?
Shut your mouth!
Well, what am I, a dog or a rat? So those are two different zodiacs, you know.
I'll give you this round.
That name, Duarte. How do you know it?
Who? Who put that sword in your hand, foreigner?
If I have to ask twice, you will find out.
You think this frightens me? I've had sharper knives at my throat, and they demanded my silence. Ask anything else. My favorite drink, or how many cocoa of rice your kind can fetch.
Damn. That name. How did he know?
Isn't Duarte the guy Yasuke came here with originally? I'm glad that they have one guy like this. Because, you know...
I'll need to look around for Takeda Motoaki. Find out anything I can about him.
Because, you know, people were very racist back then. People are still racist now, unfortunately. I'm not going to pretend like racism has disappeared. But back then, it was way worse. So it's good to have at least one guy who's like that. And I'm glad that it's just the one guy and they're not constantly drilling it into your head that, like, hey, people are racist towards Yasuke. Like, sure, he gets called Outlander, but I'm sure I would get called that too if I were there. I'm sure they call the Portuguese Outlanders.
Who keeps stopping and starting the melody? That tune, the Biwa. Takeda Motoaki is close. The 4 clustered diamonds of the Takeda clan. I am on the right path.
So my ear is still clogged. I can't tell if the melody was supposed to be coming from my right or if that's just how I'm hearing things right now.
The Biwa. It stopped. Quiet. Could this be Takeda Motoaki's room?
The no names that taint our shores.
The pirates of Wakasa, including Samemaru. Why would a proud man like Motoaki work with these rats?
Can I have that mask? It's kind of cool.
Of the moon, you stand tall amidst the glow, and in heart, you linger. A distant past, a place of splendor. The memories persist. Oh, old castle within my dreams, until we meet again.
I'm not gonna be.
Lovely
I'm not gonna be
piece.
mean.
You play well, Takeda Motoaki.
I had an exceptional teacher.
It's that easy then, huh?
So, you met the Biwa master.
We've confirmed it by meeting him.
It is a tragedy that we do not share the same ideals.
Your ideals of taking innocent lives are not shared by most.
There are 2 sides to every tale. Have you considered both?
I fight for the people, to rid the land of rogue warlords who make peace impossible.
Admirable, but misguided.
You slaughter the blameless and exploit the poor, but sleep with the guiltless heart.
How many lives have they taken? How much despair have they wrought? When my clan was driven from Nochiseyama Castle, who moved to defend us? As I watched my walls burn, and the light fade from my beloved's eyes, who then slept with the guilty heart? There was no mercy then. I expect none now. The only justice in this world is the justice that we make.
I understand your thirst for revenge, but hatred does not make things right.
You do not understand. I fight not out of hatred, but to make things right.
Gotcha with the bleed. Oh, and I guess the thing with bleed is I gotta wait for the bleed meter to go back to... Or wait, is that building up again? Does it automatically empty when I trigger the bleed? Oh, well, I guess I was a little too slow to find out. And bleed damage.
Show me. Chose the wrong side.
Yeah, Daze is pretty useful, huh? He's still fighting, but he's facing the wrong way. Which makes it easy to do this. Oh. Okay, well, not if he's still facing the right way. I guess the days wore off by the time we started fighting again. So what I'm learning is ground attacks are really powerful. It's like a whole health segment. Definitely great for now, eh?
My castle. So beautiful in this night. Everything I did for you.
Then why work with them? The names on this list. They are all murderers, raiders, slavers.
I used every weapon I had to save that which I loved most. Tell me you wouldn't do the same. My biwa. Return it to my master. All I have left is my song. And I will take it with me.
Well, too bad, because your master still knows it.
Is he?
Takeda Motoaki lies dead.
He was not evil, not entirely. He loved Wakasa in his own way.
I did not know you could rank evil, measure it, and weigh it upon a scale. 1,000 thanks to you both for your commendable deeds. Wakasa is safer for it. Peace may be yet within reach.
What happened with Samemaru?
Lord Nagahide, if you will excuse us, we must take our leave.
As will I. When you can, look for me. We have something to discuss.
Yasuke, I've never seen you so upset.
Duarte. Naue, I need your help to find this man.
Who is he to you?
Please. Just help me. Please.
You can tell me. I will listen.
I will. But this is something I must deal with alone. For now.
Okay, I guess
All
I'll
kinds
be,
of
now,
ships
be
pass through the
Yasuke again.
port at Obama. I would start there. And if you need help, just ask.
So am I unlocking that other quest path for Yasuke that I was talking about? The before and after? Because that's the fox dealt with. So now... So this is done. And now this is shut up. Okay, so I gotta meet with Lady Nene. Later. Yeah, there it is. Yasuke's past. I guess this is... It's less a before and after and more... This is Naoe and this is... You can kind of look at that as being her mother. Figuring out the past of the Kakashima Iki. You know, the old assassins, basically. Maybe Lady Wakasa. It's within Obama, maybe... Why am I reading that? I can just... I go to the map. What are these other... Okay, where am I? Okay, not too far away. I thought we've been going for longer, but it's only 2.5 hours. I forget how long I normally go on for. So I think at least 3. Let's go do this now. I'm certainly not going to do this quest line off screen. I think this is important, and I need to show it. That's why I showed that last Kakashima Iki place. I thought that was going to lead to more. I thought the last one would have been significant somehow, but it wasn't. So, but you know, we're still got time tonight. We can do more. I'm actually for having like 5 or 6 steps to getting to the final guy. That what are they called again? But that main quest line to kill the Shimbakfu didn't take that long. Because, you know, we're at 2.5 hours. That's including the meandering I did before actually getting started on this. So that's pretty short. Do I have to... I have to intrude.
I must be
Oh, well. Forget my armor-piercing arrows.
the port of Obama. There might be clues.
Enemy went inside. More glory!
I'll at least, like, grab the treasure chests while I'm here. Hoping to build up my upgrade resources. Oh, I guess I didn't have to go through the restricted zone. Oh well. Oh, wait. It's like, oh, the quest is outside. No, that's a different thing.
Signals. The ships will look for a signal. I will look around.
Okay, that requires swimming. I will come back for that. I would love to take that rope across, but I know it's gonna snap. Oh, these are farther apart than I thought.
Cannot take me. I cannot.
This must be one of the signals.
Which is why I'm lighting it? I don't know, something doesn't seem right about that. Also, while I'm here, let me sell some of my excess crops.
I bring items across the 4 seas.
Still don't know what quest that's for, but I might as well keep buying them. I don't think I need silk. I will sell... This is gonna take a while. I'll sell 1,000. Sure would be nice if there was a sell half option. So that's a pretty penny made. I guess I'll buy some metal while I'm here too. Or mineral. Oh, it's 30 mod per increment. That's steep. I don't wanna. Not when I can just steal it for free.
Another time.
Return anytime.
But Mon is universally useful. So I would be glad to have that. Okay, let's see how far across with the rope I can get before it snaps. Not Not at all. The answer is not at all. No distance. First step, it breaks. It still kind of blows my mind that it does that, though. Like, when has Assassin's Creed ever done, like, stuff? Well, I was gonna say, like, destruction objects.
Then Duarte de Melo is mine.
But, like, more specifically, like a rope or, you know, stuff that's obviously meant to help your stealth. They've never had stuff that breaks because you're too heavy. Man, my brain is really just not into remembering things tonight. It's like, I know I was working on more ideas for my robot character that I mentioned last time. I don't remember what I came up with so far.
That was the last one. Now I will find somewhere to wait.
Sure, across the river, why not? At least there's a boat. Wait, oh, don't run into those guys. And now there's that guy. Gotta make sure I don't run into him.
I cannot let Duarte get away.
Kind of looks like there's a spot there for a campfire.
They come. I have you now, Duarte.
I think this is going to lead to combat, so I should...
Not here. I must find his ship.
Okay, yeah. Try to get this guy with a headshot before he sees me. I'm still invested in the idea of stealth Yasuke. I still want to try that. To do it as much as I can. Why do you have an objective over you?
Duarte's ship. There is a boatman who can
Oh,
take me to
for the
him.
note. Okay. Well, I guess we'll kill the rest. And see that? Yasuke's limited capacity for stealth arrows really shows you how much they don't want you being stealthy with Yasuke. Which is unfortunate, because it's a cool idea. Pick people off before you go into open combat. You know, like you would do with Jacob Fry in Syndicate. It's not that he wasn't stealthy, it's that when you did get into open combat, he had skills for it. So it's more like his build was that you pick people off, and then if you get caught in the process, then you just kick some teeth in. But Yasuke, they want you to shoot like one guy from... Like, they want you stealth killing one guy before a combat encounter starts, and then it's just all open combat from there, with the rest, with everyone left. Which is not how I think it should be. You know, like I've said, I think at least he should have eagle vision. That is like the one thing I'm adamant on. I'll let this dialogue play out. Like, he should be able to scout a position before getting into open conflict. I will concede on arrows. Especially because he's got infinite ammo refills, so if you find an ammo refill, like, it doesn't matter that you only get 4 stealth arrows.
I did what I had to do.
But I still think you should have eagle vision.
Please don't hurt me. Mercy.
Duarte, now.
With me in the boat! That's not what I meant! I didn't mean you go by yourself! Oh, for a moment, I thought he was going to try to assassinate me. Like, out here in the middle of the water. No one will see me kill you here.
What did I say about crying? I hate crying.
No! Stop!
Templar. Not even Shinbaku. He's Templar.
You remember me.
I remember your face. I never forget a face. And all the things one can do to it.
Where is Nuno Caro?
You abandoned my work at the cove. To think the Japanese trusted a sword in the hands of your kind. Mistakes of lesser men.
You who speak no more. Not of me, not of my allies.
Have you come to kill me?
You remember my face, but today you will remember my name.
Da 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 da.
You have touched.
Oh, he's got a gun, too. I like his outfit. Oh, man, he's got kind of a fencer style. Actually, definitely makes him a unique opponent. It kind of throws me off. Alright, they're just going to do another shot. His swings are a lot faster, which is what throws me off. Oh, I got 16 experience for dying, which I don't think I'll be keeping. I don't think it saves. I kind of wish Yasuke had an armor break skill on his katana, like Naoe does. If there's any draw to the katana, that's probably its, like in terms of functionality, that's probably its biggest perk, is having that armor breaker move.
You're going to kill me? Curse the idiota who put that weapon in your hand.
The armor break skill is what made me think like, oh, okay, now it's time to concede. I don't want the, I shouldn't be using the Kusarigama anymore. I should have the katana. Armor break. But don't need it. I got Rush Assassinate now.
Shut your damned mouth!
Revenge is dull. Just like death.
Where is your master? Where is Nuno Caro?
Who wants to know?
Where is Nuno Caro?
You are no one. A sad, nameless nothing who thinks they stand for something. You are simple, boring, predictable, dull. Just like her. Filth like you does not deserve a name.
Were you looking at your reflection?
My name is Yasuke.
Good riddance. Yeah, spit on him. Spit on him again. Kick him.
Go. There is nothing left for you here. A symbol. Templars. What is that? I cannot make sense of this, but I know who can help.
I'm glad you do, because I don't.
Should have never left Hachiman.
So is this... Okay, I guess I have to go do that then. Or what? Huh? Why did it bring me over here when I'm going to Louis Froy? Which isn't that the guy that Yasuke came here with? I've still got these guys down here to duel. I have a feeling that... Thought I had those guys on there before. I have a feeling that this is going to open up another branch, another league of people to kill, another organization. It's going to be like a small group of Templars, probably. Or possibly this could be a main story plot thread, and it'll lead to a reveal that, oh, actually, you thought this was the only amount of main story targets you had to kill? Copy paste. Boop. And, you know, like not literally copy pasting the guys, but, you know, same amount of people. It's like you took this picture in Photoshop and copied it and pasted it like over here or something. I'm having another one of those moments where it's like, do I want to talk about something? Or do I not have enough time to talk about something before we get to the cutscene where I'm going to have to be quiet, not talk over it? There it is. Why do I never find it? Why are you telling me Obama? I didn't fast travel to Obama. Yeah, we're in Kyoto. I guess I have a minute here. Let me put this on so I know the faster way there. So one of the things I was designing for the alien character that I've been talking about is that her tech is based on like beetles. Or at least that was initially the plan, but the way I was imagining, so she's got like a jetpack, but it's not like a jet, it's actually wings. And I was imagining them being beetle wings, but then I looked up what beetle wings look like, and it's like, oh, that's not what I was imagining in my head. Apparently what I was imagining in my head was bee wings. So she's got a tool that's based on beetles, and now the backpack, the jetpack that's not actually a jet, the wing pack is based on bees. Which also coincidentally, I drew like when it engages the wings, it has a little part that comes out and you know, it goes down, and it looks like a bee stinger. And I didn't do that on purpose, but it's like, oh, okay, that works. So it's a bee flight pack. I'm actually calling it the flight pack type B, but like just the letter, not like BEE. And I'm thinking type A, that'll be the type that looks like a beetle. Makes me want to come up with like other types, so it's not just A and B. I mean, like maybe do one that looks like a dragonfly.
Diogo, is that you, my friend?
Oh, he had more to say.
Time has
Oh.
robbed us of each other, my friend. I had hoped dearly that we would meet again.
I feel the same.
We did not talk much when we last met. Circumstances were difficult, so to speak. But look at you now, a samurai in your own right. To think this is your reality.
Much has happened since.
I will not tell you lies. Things have been trying since Lord Nobunaga's death. The realm is unbalanced, and no one knows from which direction the next army will come. But I have been keeping above ground. Oh, I have also been hearing rumor of an interesting duo. The shinobi and the samurai, causing no small chaos in this land.
After Lord Nobunaga's death, I have been running with a band of, allies, you could say. We are a varied mix, but we share ideals.
It is tragic how he left us, to put your trust in their own hands.
I will forever be indebted to Lord Nobunaga, he who honored me. At the very least, he found death the way he wanted to.
As much as we wish to be the masters of our fate, Christ has his own grand designs. Why have you come to me? I take your return to Kyoto as no coincidence.
I found a letter. I cannot fully understand it, so I was hoping you could tell me.
It is an oath to the Templar Order.
You know them?
See, I have heard of them when I was in Italy. The Pope and 3 great houses were involved. The House of Borgia was one of them. Prominent.
Not the Borgia.
They caused a lot of turmoil in Rome. Their thirst for power nearly ruined the city. I was there before I worked with Valdiano.
What happened to them?
Eradicated, mysteriously. They say a secret organization put an end to their conspiracies, but not much is known.
Sorry, I just find it funny that they're playing it up like the assassins, you know, did their job and followed the creed and worked in the shadows, and so no one knew what happened to Templars, and they're just poof, gone. No one, we don't know. But if you play the game, they're talking about brotherhood. if you play that, you know, like everyone kind of knows. You know, it's the games don't play it up like it's a secret. Like I love that this game is saying like, oh yeah, no one saw anything happen. That's awesome. That's how it should be. But it's just it's a funny contrast to knowing how the game goes and like everyone. It's like, oh look, it's Ezio. It's the hero. Look at him. It's like there's a bit of a disconnect going on there, but it's just funny. That's all.
To Eduardo the Mel. Does this name mean anything to you?
I knew him from before. He was a slave, a cruel bastard who partook in the trade of flesh and blood. I hunted him down and put an end to the evil. His head now rots on the deck of his ship, a feast for crows.
He must have done horrible things to deserve such a death.
He was someone from my past, another demon.
It says here that someone called Kimura Kai is training a group of secret warriors at a school in Ki. They will serve someone called Nuno Kar.
Karo.
You know this name?
I worked for him before you and I met.
So is this gonna?
I remember when we pulled you out. That piece of wood you were drifting on was at the end of its life.
It is good that you found me, Louise. Let us leave it at that.
Even more fortunate for us, you were a great asset to Valiana. You've never painted a clear picture of how you were left floating in the open sea as you were.
I was on a ship with a few others. It was destroyed.
Well, safe to surmise that this Duarte de Mello and Nuno Caro are part of the Templar Order.
Then I must find this Kimura Kei.
So is this gonna go into like? 'Cause when Yasuke met Nobunaga, Nobunaga noticed his warrior's instincts. Is this gonna go into like the part of Yasuke's past where he developed those instincts? Yeah, it's all the way over there. I mean, alright, fast travel over there, I'll ride my horse. Season's probably gonna change. Okay, season and shit. There's a cat in here! Yeah, I know I got cats in my Kakuregas. Alright. Path on. Horse called. Riding horse. Follow road. It sure is far. So I remember last time I was talking about how with my robot character I was trying to find the line between like what she's programmed to do and what is, you know, her personality, what she chooses to do. I think I'm starting to figure that out. Because it's like, well, the robot, the unit she is designed as, is a bodyguard and companion unit. So, it's like she's supposed to be friendly. Oh. So, like, it makes me think that if she's supposed to be friendly, that undermines her friendliness, you know? It undermines anything nice she does. Because she's programmed to do it. But I guess this doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I like how his sword was floating in the air there for a minute. Because what I'm realizing is that if you sell robots with personality, that's part of the deal. So you want there to not just be one personality. There's multiple units with each with their own personality. So what I'm thinking is that there's like a set of stuff that they're programmed to do that you expect when you purchase one. But then there's also the personality unit or personality module, whatever, you know, computer part, whatever, that determines how they interact. So, for example, you could buy one that's sassy. So not the protagonist one. She's like the what's the word for, like, not the protagonist, but like the side to, like, the second character too. It's like Juro-tagonist or something like that. She's that, but the main one is that her personality core is that she's nice. Although I'm still trying to decide, like, well, okay, she's programmed to be nice because that's her personality core, but is that not still the same problem of she's programmed to be nice? I guess if they're not all designed to be nice, then I don't know. I mean, I guess like it's frame it as like it's the personality is randomly generated, so it's not that she has the nice core plugged in. It's that her personality core generated a nice personality. Yeah, there we go. That's how I want to frame it. That sounds nice. I like that. And then, like I said, you could buy one that's sassy. You could buy one that's maybe less emotional. Like one that's just, like, stoic. That's the word. Stoic. Not less emotional, but stoic. You know, a flatter response to things. Someone more robotic, if that's what you prefer to purchase. That's kind of the idea I'm going for. It's like what kind of person do you want to have around you? Which I guess can kind of go with the idea of, like, well, if you're purchasing a friend, it might as well be what you prefer a friend to be like, and not just one specific idea of what a friend should be. But I also don't like framing it as specifically you're purchasing the robot, because if I'm designing them as, you know, equal to people, then it should be less that you're purchasing them and more that you're hiring them, that you have a contract with them. Oh, yep, there we go. I was wondering if that was a codex. So I'm also imagining, like, the process of buying one of these robots isn't that you go into the store and, like, pick one off the shelf and pay for it at the cash register. It's like going... I was going to say going to an interview, but, like, the other way around. That you're the one who does the interview. You interview the robots. And you talk with them to see which one you like the most, and then you hire them. But I guess framing it as you hire them, that kind of makes it sound like you're paying the robot, but you're actually paying the company who makes them. Or I guess you're paying the store. And it also makes it sound like a subscription. Like, no, it's a flat purchase. Pay once, and there you go. None of this Adobe crap. That's the real reason Flash died. It's not because it had the security weakness or whatever. It's because Adobe sucks. No one wanted to deal with them anymore. Wasn't that a Key and Peele sketch? Was that there was like two people who were like, they were gonna go to war with each other, but then they're like, wait, you also hate Adobe constantly pestering you for updates that don't seem to do anything? And then they became like best friends or something. Yeah, that's kind of all I've worked on so far since last stream. I figure since I keep talking about it, it's like, why don't I keep talking about it? You know, keep giving updates. I don't know, maybe someone finds it interesting. I would if I was listening to someone else talk about their characters and their process of coming up with ideas for them. I like hearing about other people's ideas. You know, like, I don't like when, I'm sure I'm not alone on this, but I don't like when people are, you know, I'm watching a Let's Play or something and they have a thought and then they don't finish it. But I especially dislike that when someone is talking about an idea they had and then they get distracted from that and then they never finish it. It's like, what was your idea? I want to hear it. It's like, if you got an idea for like a game or something, like, I want to know what the idea is. I would want to know what game you want to make, and then I would probably play it if you made it. I guess I can't make that promise because it's like, well, do I have to buy it? Because, you know, if I have to buy it, I don't know. It's a lot of games to buy right now. I like how I'm like currently like now playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. A few months, I guess it's not that weird. A few months away from the release of the new one. Wait, does that have a confirmed release date? I feel like it's like October. I don't know if that's been confirmed. Now that I think about it.
According to Louis' voice, the hunt for Kimura K starts here. I need to find his hidden training grounds.
But I guess there are a lot of people who are going to be trying to finish that game before it comes out, before the new one comes out. So I guess it's, yeah, it's not that weird. But I never finished it, so I'm trying to, not specifically trying to beat it before the new one comes out.
I will find answers in there. Sake has a habit of loosening tongues.
Because I'm probably just gonna borrow it from my brother when he gets his and he's done with it. So I've got time to kill.
Arrive here, day by day.
Judging by your attire, you once served the Oda clan.
As did you. Yasuke is a name that needs no introduction, even if you were to wander these lands naked.
Clothed or unclothed. Without Lord Nobunaga's intervention, I might well be a distant memory by now.
I could say the same. Yet, I often find myself questioning if I'm truly here.
You stand before me. Is that not proof of life?
I stand. I speak. I breathe. These are functions of the body, not the spirit.
I'm not sure which of these is the correct response. I guess this
Lord
one.
Nobunaga's death weighs heavily on us all. But
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Yasuke. I already feel more at ease. Now, what brings you here?
I seek the one they call Kimura K. Do you know him?
By reputation only. There's a man in his service, Kumabe Ujiie. He recruits Ronin at a cemetery at Koyasan.
What kind of man is he?
More of a talker than a fighter, as is the case with such men. His words shouldn't be trusted, yet might prove useful nevertheless.
Thank you for your help.
Caution, Yasuke. They say Kimura K creates a new breed of warrior. Upon his order, these men will attack without hesitation.
Should they do so in my presence, it would be an unfortunate mistake.
Huh? More Ronin arrive here, day by day.
Ah, 800 meters away.
Sounds like my best hope of finding Kimura K. I must look for him at the cemetery.
Forgot my horse was over there, and I saw him trample someone. I saw that horse. Yeah, playing Pokemon now. I never played. I didn't finish it when it came out. It's not even my copy. It's once again borrowed from my brother. Like I would be the sequel. I've been hanging on to it for a while. I just haven't really had much. I don't want to say much interest in playing it, but I guess that's the truth. It's not. It hasn't been gripping me like it's gripped other people. I know there are people who are like, man, this game's way better than Scarlet and Violet, but like, I like Scarlet and Violet better. There's little things that Scarlet and Violet did that I miss that aren't in this one. I think most of all, I miss Let's Go mode button, whatever it was, whatever you call it, where you press the button and your Pokemon comes out of the ball and they go auto fight Pokemon. And then also you could have them follow around you outside of their Pokeball. That's the main thing I want right now from Legends Arceus. That would be cool if they did it differently in the new one. That's kind of why I'm playing right now, is like I want to just spend time with Pokemon. I want to play a game and spend time with the Pokemon in it. And I'm not really that invested in filling out the Pokedex part of the game, which is kind of why I fell off of playing it last time. Was I realized like, oh wait, I don't know if I'm actually enjoying that much. And then, you know, if you're not doing the Pokedex, then it's like you're just going from story mission to story mission, and that's not particularly fun. So right now, I'm trying to do side quests so I can get more money, so I can get more space in my bag, so that as I adventure, I don't have to worry about bag space. I don't have to keep dropping stuff when I find new things. I can just pick up all the stuff I need and keep it.
Lord Nobunaga to have a shrine here in his absence. I can make use of this one to catch the eye of Kumabe Ujiie.
But I also just like, I want to find Pokemon I like and then just have them with me. Where am I? Down there. So like I've got a Lopunny, I've got a Haunter. I don't really know if I want a Gengar. I don't remember how. I think Legends took away like evolution items.
Do you also pay your respects to a fallen lord?
No, but I offer a new dawn to those who do, like you, Yasuke.
You know me, but who are you?
A humble purveyor of hope, Kumabe Ujiie, at your most esteemed service. I serve a most illustrious lord, the legend, Kimura Kei.
I have not heard of him.
He's a seeker of lost souls, men of substance, now adrift, drowning in their shame. He offers the guidance they yearn for.
It is like finding a Tenin maiden descending from the heavens. A captivating vision, but too divine for earthly existence.
Yet sometimes, when one yearns fervently for a miracle, that yearning has the power to transform it into a reality.
I would like to meet this Kimura Kei.
Good. Good. Come with me. I will show you the way to enlightenment.
Are we gonna talk all the way there, or can I get back to what I was saying about Pokemon?
You will soon know. Come. We will gather the rest.
So many Ronin join Lord Kei's cause.
Lord Kei does not only welcome former samurai, he accepts all warriors eager to learn, be they Ashigaru or a foreigner.
From whom does your lord take his commands?
There's some southern barbarian he answers to, of fairer complexion than you. But that arrangement is a mere formality. Lord Kay is independent in his efforts.
Why would he ally himself with a foreigner then?
His actions do not always seem agreeable to his allies. But soon, you will witness the success of his methods. He believes in the cause, not its foreign advocates.
Wonder what would happen if I attack. Would that ruin this quest, or are the important people unkillable?
Here you are. Follow me.
You claim Lord Kay plans a coup against...
What? I did... What? Well, I guess that's my answer. I didn't... What did I do? Is that supposed to happen?
Is Lord Kay here?
You will soon know. Come, we will gather the rest.
So many Ronin joined Lord Kay's cause.
Lord Kay does not only welcome former samurai.
I'm gonna blame the follow button.
All warriors eager to learn, be they Ashigaru or a foreigner.
From whom does your lord take his commands?
I guess I can finish what I was saying while this dialogue repeats. It's like, I think Legends Arceus gets rid of evolution items. Actually, wait, doesn't Gengar evolve from trading? I guess Haunter evolves from trading. Which isn't a thing in Legends, so I assume it's different? But if it's through level up, then I guess I have no choice. But if I have a choice, I don't know that I really want Gengar. I like Haunter better, honestly. But I'll keep my Haunter around for now, because I like Ghost-type Pokemon.
You claim Lord Kay plans a coup against his commander. Does he not fear the consequences if his plans go awry?
Lord Kay is a stranger to fear. He wants sacrifice.
Oh, did I accidentally grab someone? Is that what happened? I tried to do follow and I grabbed someone.
His youngest must worry what will become of her future. As for Lord Kay, he sounds formidable.
Indeed. He possesses an unwavering conviction and a resolute purpose.
And what does he hope to achieve?
Control, order, discipline. Unlike Oda Nobunaga, Lord Kay does not hide what he is. He embraces it. Sorry to keep you waiting. This way.
Okay, now I'm starting to feel like he's gathering up a bunch of people so that he can turn around and attack me and have a lot of backup.
Let us commence. I see potential in each of you. The road ahead is challenging, but with hard work, you may one day join the ranks of the Saiseiya. To get to the training ground, head southwest. May your dedication and discipline guide you to greatness.
Perhaps Kimura Kay can guide me to Nonokaro. He is no better than Duarte de Melo.
That's 1,000 meters away.
Go to any lengths to expand his influence, no matter the cost.
Do I have any fast travels over there? No. So yeah, I've definitely got some Pokemon I wouldn't mind replacing later. I've got like a Paris. I think that's what it's called. The mushroom bug. And like, I remember picking it up and thinking like, oh, I'll use a Paris. And now I'm like, I don't know that I want to use one. I don't know that I want to have one on my team. So I'm looking around for like, who do I want to put in my party in that place? Which I guess I don't have to be looking around to get a new, catch a new one. I should also go back to where you... It's not the box, because it's like the ranch? in that game. Because there's no computers, so you don't put them in the box. You put them at like an actual real world place. It's like the ranch or the farm or something. Should go see if I have any sitting around that I've already caught that I want to have with me. Yeah, that's kind of the feel that's kind of the mood I'm feeling right now. It's just like I want Pokemon. I want to get Pokemon I like, and I want to play a game that has them in it. So like it doesn't matter what else I'm gonna be doing in the game, because I just fight Pokemon using Pokemon I like. I guess that's not a revolutionary idea, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not as focused on beating the game right now, because right now the goal is just to play it.
What happened here? Perhaps the dead have more they can tell me.
I'll come back. And I've got a Scyther with me, and I'm hoping, like I said, I think they changed how some evolutions work. So I think I can get a Scizor. That'd be pretty cool if I can get a Scizor. I think that's one where it's gotta, like, you gotta trade it while it's holding a metal coat. I don't like evolving Pokemon through trade.
How did Nunokaro recruit Komura-Kei? What could the Templars offer that is worth betraying your country?
You know, just in general, I don't really like weird Pokemon evolve circumstances or evolution circumstances. I can rant about that later. Cutscene time. Or I guess this is going to be a big fight. They're giving me time to prepare, so it's possibly a fight.
Enter and wait for the others. Komura-Kei will welcome you soon.
I think something's about to go down.
Master K is about to start. Let us go with the others.
You are without ties, without a lord to serve. You hold no lands. You are dishonored.
I love that game.
Are Ronin. This very moment marks the dawn of your new beginning. You become part of the Templar Order, the sole hope in these troubled times. I am Komura-Kei. Learn from me. Fine armor like mine is not a gift. You must strive for it, earn it, and through this reforging, I will make you stronger, more formidable. Under my guidance, you will reclaim your lands, restore your honor, become a samurai once more. Samurai of the Templar Order.
Dun dun dun!
Look who's here.
That's the part where I kill him, right?
A dead man's pet.
Lord Kay has led you astray. The path he follows is flawed. If you could only see the dark truth of where it leads.
Now your lesson begins. This man is my enemy. Make him your enemy. Kill him.
Yep, I called it. Big fight. So anyway, Pokemon evolution circumstances. My main gripe with them is that there's like no way of knowing it in-game. As far as I know. Like, I'm sure sometimes there are NPCs who are like, if you have your Pokemon at this place when it levels up, it'll evolve. So like, you know, like Magnezone evolves at the or Magneton evolves into Magnezone if you are at the power plant or something. I know it's not like that in all the games, but there was one game. But, like, in Scarlet and Violet, there was, what's it called, Palmut? And it evolves by walking. Like, it has to be outside its Pokeball and walk with you in Let's Go mode. And I don't think there's anything in the game that tells you that's how it evolves. Like, that's a big game, so if there was an NPC somewhere that said that, good luck finding them. Needle in a haystack. And like Gimmighoul, I can forgive because, you know, they give you the coins, so it's obviously tied to the coins somehow. It's like you need a specific amount of them. Oh, look, it's the guy who fights like that other guy. I'm not sure if there's, like, an additional circumstance to Gimmighoul, aside from having enough coins. Or if it's just like, if you have enough coins and they level up, then they evolve. Look at this guy. He's like the G.I. Joe guy. I want to say Snake Eyes, but I think that's the guy who wears black. What's the guy who wears white? I think G.I. Joe was one of those things that's like, it was too much before my time. I don't think I ever really saw much G.I. Joe anything growing up. Except for that one live-action movie. I think got a sequel?
Nothing to it.
Wait, where now? Down? Nope, okay. Ah, so that's why it asked me if I was ready, because it was going to lock me in. I should keep that in mind. Because it reminds me of how, when there was that one guy that I got too frustrated to kill, and I realized, like, oh wait, I can't play over the weekend because I'm locked in this mission. Like, yeah, it's because asked me if I was ready, and I said yes. Yeah, I just wish there was like an NPC or something in Pokemon. Like you should be able to go up to your Pokemon professor and be like, hey, how does this Pokemon evolve? And they could be like, well, I think if you do this, that might cause something to happen. Don't you shoot me. You gonna kick again? Excuse me.
Master Kamizomi would be proud.
Ow. Ah, I was going for the ration. Okay, it's after I killed that guy who just really liked kicking. Or in other words, right before this encounter. Died the exact same way. Great. I was trying to kick a guy off the cliff. And instead of doing a skill, Yasuke decided to charge an attack. And I don't know why. Oop, I'm facing the wrong way. Ah, dang it. At least I didn't die. Come on, get him. Yeah, I did it. It's the whole range of motions just done with non-word sounds. That guy's going clean over. You want to be next? Yeah, 3 for 3. Aw. Sorry, I just had to think a line one moment there. Okay, let me get rid of the stupid gunner. Change there. Reinforcements, huh? Kick. Yeah, you look important, so I'm just gonna undermine that importance by throwing you off a cliff. And you too! At least they're kind enough to give me rations. I don't know why they were giving me the observe tutorial. Who saw me? Hello? Oh, I didn't change weapons. Ow. Oh no, did I just break an arrow dingy recharger? How about an armor-piercing arrow? Nope. That's not very good. How about a bleed arrow? I think bleed pierces armor. Can I get some arrows back from you? One single arrow, fine. Here's a refiller. Oh, it's on cooldown. That's why I can't use it. What are you doing? Skilled Archer headband.
How many more lives must fall to your cause, Kay?
Alright, but this is the boss fight. This is where we fight the man himself. Or soldiers? Fine. Ow! Couldn't have at least saved when I was in the doorway. Okay, so surely these are the Dark Nuts before the Ganondorf boss fight. That's what they're doing, right? Sure, you had the freaking cannon. Do they both have cannons? Spread shot Teppo, whatever they're doing. They comboed me! That was like a full health to death combo! I'm gonna save in the doorway. This is stupid. Climbing the stairs every time. Let me invest in some mastery first, too. Can I, like what else can I get? What can I work towards? Okay. Now I know what I can work towards. What's in my inventory? Headshot damage per mastery point in Teppo. I think I already have one of these. I know I have one that's like Naginata. Yeah, there it is. Templar. Templar Order. I'm sure there's at least going to be 2 more, maybe? Or maybe it's just these 2. What about for Yasuke's quest? Complete Templar Order objective board. Alright, I gotta save. Will not stand for your cannon nonsense. I was hoping that would make him fall over.
Falling for Kimura K's delusion is your mistake. Falling for
Kick.
Kimura K's delusion. Falling for Kimura K's delusion is your mistake.
Did I just slide? How do I slide? You're done! That's your second Xenoblade reference for tonight.
And I was just getting into the flow.
Now let me save. Let me make sure that I don't have to do that again if I die. Never mind. Knock knock. Can I come in? Ooh, the floor is painted with blood.
You cannot stop me, Yasuke. You are ignorant of the Templars, of this world.
Spoken by a traitor to his own land.
My land robbed me of purpose. The Templars restored it.
You lead your people into servitude.
This from the fool who followed Nobunaga. He gave you freedom. His death gave you freedom. Now you waste it on childish vendettas.
You refuse to see the true face of Nunokaro and men of his kind.
You know nothing of them.
I know them all too well. Monsters! That is who you serve.
Lies!
Ooh, big man. He kicked over a torch.
Nuno Caro is no better.
Okay, stop standing in the fire, Yasuke! Am I lower level than I should be for this quest? I feel like I might be. Okay, I'm outside the door. Let me look at this quest. What? Not the Animus menu. Go back. Go back, but don't close the... $40. Okay.
You did not. You
But I was holding skip, and then it stopped.
Monsters! That's
rulers of this land betray us both. They don't deserve loyalty.
Nuno Caro Nuno Caro is no better.
You in the fire. See, why do you do a blue attack and then you don't do another follow attack? Follow up. Like one blue? That's not a flurry.
Impressive. But the fight has only just begun.
It wasn't letting me dodge. Oh, come on. I don't want this to be another weekend where I can't play this game because I'm stuck on something.
You refuse.
See, it fills up and then it stops before it gets fully full.
Rulers of this land betray us both. They don't deserve loyalty.
Nuno Caro is no better.
Point blank headshot. I don't think the bow's serving me any better than dodging at the right time. Kick you in the fire. I can't even skip this dialogue. That was the annoying thing about that one... The one guy I dueled with the clubs. It's not only could he beat me in one hit, but also I had to sit through his dialogue every time. And then through the door. And now we're not in a burning building.
Your cause is my target, Kay, not you. Abandon it and live.
You destroy everything I worked for, then demand my surrender.
Nope, no, 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 no. Oh, we don't have any adrenaline left because I just did a thing. Yeah, I don't care if I'm kind of cheesing it with the arrows. Died to him like twice already. I've had enough.
You win nothing here, Yasuke. Vengeance will find you.
From Nunokaro, he is next.
Not him. Others. My people.
I will be waiting. Where is Karo?
You will not learn it from me. You have defeated me today. My fine armor is yours to claim. But do not mistake my intentions. I sought a better future. My dream dies with me. But the fight for what I believe in will endure. Get on.
Of course, as soon as they're labeled Templars again, then they get back on this nonsense of like, I will die, but my ideals will live on. Like, shut up. Get new material. And the season changed.
Kay spoke of vengeance. I should respect his threats. Stay vigilant. I am no closer to finding Nunokaro. Still, the Templars have suffered a blow. Kimura Kay is dead, and the aspiring army lies in ruins. As for Karo, his reckoning will come.
Level up. Season change, available scouts. Mastery point. Are you done yet? Okay. I like how Naoe gets the assassin outfit. And Yasuke gets Templar armor. I'm not wearing that symbol on my body. That is not going on me. It almost looks like a pellet swap of this armor, but it is its own set. If I'm gonna adorn Yasuke in gold, I'm wearing this. I'm not making him wear the Templar cross. But I'm gonna stay in this armor because I like this. This is cool. What's its skills though? Reduced impact from melee attacks. Oh, don't care. Damage per 10% health missing. The helmet's not bad. It at least doesn't have the symbol on it. But I want to put Yasuke in an assassin outfit of his own. So I hope I find it. I hope I get it from finishing this quest line. Junshu has got a new thing. There it is. Okay, so wait. Okay, I guess this is halted for now. Go to Quest Giver. Go to board. Go to Quest Giver. Okay, yeah. So I don't think I can continue that until after I have... I assume after I've dealt with the rest of the Shimaku. So I'll worry about that later. Thanks for watching. See you Monday. I forgot what the next day was. I always forget. Also, I like how I was like, oh, this is kind of a short stream. I'll do a little bit more. And now it's a long stream. So bye.